So here we have the 6-hour MCX. It is full metal body. Only the upper receiver is aluminum CNC. It has an adjustable stock and a very nice feature that allows you for quick detachable spring. So just in a few seconds you can go from 0.9 joules to 1.6 joules. Very easy, as you can see, to adjust it, and then you're all set. We hope to be able to release it before the end of the year. This is almost the final prototype, and we will start building the tooling very soon. So this here is the SIG SP2022. This is a whole new model, something completely thought by the Cybergun R&D, complete new tooling. We have a polymer body. This one has a aluminum CNC slide. It was a chat show, so that's why you have the orange. And yes, this is the high-end version that we made for the mass market. We'll also have a lower priced version with just not CNC for the slide. This one also have steel sights, steel hammer, steel slide stop, 300 FPS out of the box, and we are planning also release for I think just about for the summer. This is the 1911 with a model that we already produced, but this one has a new treatment, so the parkerized finish. I don't know if you've seen the real thing, but it's as close as it gets to the real one. And you have these beautiful engravings. If you just pass your finger over it, you see it feels absolutely amazing. And the finish has all over it, so as you know, the parkerized version allowed for some kind of humidity resistance during the World War. And wow, this one just feels like the real thing. We're also working on wooden grips, something like to add some sort of a premium feeling to your 1911. These are just prototype samples that we use to try and see how people reacted to it. I'm a big fan of those wooden grips, so I'm sure we'll be releasing them soon. So this is the Taurus PT24 Gen 2. Very reliable, a lot of autonomy, and kicks like a mule. It has a multi-stage spring that allows for a harder slide action, but also for a much harder blowback. So these are all coming with adjustable slides, so you have different colors. This is the gray one, the black one, and we are planning to release also various colors that we'll be testing out soon on Facebook to see which one you guys prefer. The Evo is one-piece outer barrel, adjustable speed from 100 to 120 meters per second. Yeah, MOSFET for burst shooting, and the nice feature, if you hold the trigger for more than 1.4 seconds, you will switch to full automatic. So yeah, it's basically the same feeling as the first model. But if you are looking for something different, this is the Valo. This we will release at the end of the year, or at least we will do all we can to release it for the end of the year. No more handle, as you can see, Picatinny rail, and nothing much new to announce since we talked so much about it in the previous months and the previous years, I know. So production will start pretty soon. Parkerized gas blowback Thompson M1A1. So this is final prototype. We're just missing one logo here, but otherwise this is really nice, a really strong kick. You have full automatic, obviously not here in Germany, but it's well, you have such a nice feeling with it. Of course, it's old school, but the gas blowback really gives it a special feeling. And what's nice is that you don't have to dismount it every time you want to use it again.
Reset it.
It's just you enter the BBs here and some gas, and that's it. You can throw it again.
Okay. It's an impact grenade, so even though if you shake it, it will not fire, but you need a little bit of hard push in order to fire it. Okay. And it's already in production, so within the next 2 weeks it can be in the shops.
And it's Cybergun inclusive.
Okay.
Will it come with extra sets of O-rings as well, or?
No, you don't need. This is not an O-ring, this is only for looking good.
Okay.
I will show you. I can show you one of the O-rings, maybe. Okay. One big ball, one big O-ring. That's it.
Universal holster. This is also 100% developed by Cybergun, straight out from our R&D. We know that there are already universal holsters existing, but most of those, most of those you need adapters. This is an adapter-free system, fully ambidextrous, with model attachment, and we are still working, and we will release it with a fast adjustment solution, so you can adjust it on the go for various guns. Okay, so the F2000, I don't know if, like me, you're a big fan of splinter cell. I am. It's a weird looking gun, but it has this feel that you don't see that every day. This is completely new. And when I mean completely new, it's new tooling, new design, gearbox V3, and not proprietary. This will, I think, 115 meters per second, so like 1.4 joules, something like that. It will be released for the summer, and what's most interesting about it is that the price will be between 200 and 250 euros. So it's like the best value for money you can have for an F2000 today. And as a Splinter Cell fan, of course, I like the 5.7, and this one has just been released. It's a gas model, green gas. Really close to the. I guess you couldn't even tell the difference between the real one and this one if you could put them close one to another. This is the former version, CO2 version. Scar H GBBR, of course. I don't know if you guys have tried it. No? No? If you haven't, I'll take you to the shooting range after, because you have to try it. Enormous kick. I think this it has the strongest blowback action for an assault rifle in airsoft. I'm sure you'll be convinced of that when you go to a shooting range afterwards. And the FNS9. This is my favorite pistol. A lot of details on this replica. It kicks like a mule. It's very reliable. And the thing is, why is it reliable? And what do you get so much performance out of it is that with VFC we made sure that the magazine junction was as sealed as possible, so you don't have any gas leak when you shoot. So you can go through the whole magazine without losing power through the shot.